episode today. It's a pleasure to meet you, Shannon.
You too.
I'm John Schuberth, and I was just going to ask you a couple of questions today in regards to surrogacy, which is something you're looking to do. Thank you for attending the video interview today. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions in regards to your feelings and thoughts, your expectations regarding to be a surrogate. Some questions may be sensitive in nature, so please bear in mind that they are, but you try to answer them as honestly as possible, and hopefully they're not too probing. And then realize the intention of this is not to distress you in any way, but the questions are to really let people understand you and who you are and how they would choose you as a surrogate mother. The first question I'm going to ask is, have you ever been a surrogate before?
No.
You have not, okay. And what are your values as a surrogate mother?
That the child will be loved and taken care of as how I am with my own children. I do have children.
Okay.
And I think it's the greatest experience you can have is to have your own children.
Okay. And you have children, how many?
3.
3 children.
2 girls and a boy.
Okay. At what ages?
5, 10, and 15.
Wow. They're all spread out.
Yes.
And how do you take care of yourself?
Well, my kids come first, but after that, I work. I keep my house clean.
Yeah.
But the kids are 90% of my job, I would say. Feeding them, you know.
Right. So that keeps you in shape.
I wouldn't say that, but try. And I try to like feed them healthy. You know, I don't like fast food. I try to make home cooked meals.
That's a good point. I was just going to ask you about your diet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cook all the
now,
time.
Now, as a mother of 3 children, how was your diet when you were pregnant?
I always tried to like go by the book.
Okay.
No caffeine.
Right.
You know, eating things that build good, strong bones and teeth and all that stuff.
Okay, so you kept.
Because my mom was like
then.
that, and I feel like, you know, she did a good job, and I feel like I did too, because my kids are all very healthy.
Yeah. So raising healthy kids right from the start, and that starts as a mother. You know, I mean, as a pregnant mother.
Yeah, which makes me proud, because I've never been a smoker. So I've been around kids where the parents have, and they cough all the time, and they, you know, they're just sick all the time, and I don't have that.
Okay. So having been pregnant before 3 times, you realize that, you know, some of the maternal things that are going to happen, like sickness and vomiting and, you know, maybe fainting,
I had pretty
things
good
like
pregnancies, though,
Have you?
so that doesn't,
Okay. So your feelings, you know, in regards to those are fine because you already understand it, and you had fairly
They've all
decent
went
pregnancies.
smooth. I've never had any problems.
Okay.
And I was scheduled C-section, so I never like went into labor before. I was always, I think they wanted to stay in longer.
Okay.
So.
That's the way it went, huh? They always said they were always born
like
late.
they weren't trying to come out.
Yeah. How do you feel about your role being a surrogate for a couple who desperately want to conceive a child and then cannot?
Well, I've always wanted to help a couple that wants a child of their own.
Okay.
Like, it's something that I looked at years ago, but never followed through with, and now I think I'm at a time in my life where it's possible, you know. I have time and experience from my own. So.
Okay. And are you married?
Yeah.
You are. Okay. And can you describe a little bit about your relationship between you and your husband?
Well, we've been together 11 years. We have the 2 girls. Because I was married when I was 17, that's where the 15-year-old came from.
Okay.
But, I mean, I was 18 when I had him, but I'm saying, like, he was my first marriage, and then the 2 girls were for my second.
Okay.
And I have very strong values and beliefs with the whole being married and only being with that person.
Right.
So I've never been a partier. I've never slept around. You know, I've only been with
your husband.
My husband's. Can't say the same for them, but can for me.
There's a good bond between you and your husband. Excellent. Do you have any reservations in regarding the legal, or your partner, I should say, would your husband have any legal ramifications in regards to the legal requisition of parenting after the birth of this child?
No, I've already talked to him about it. Like I said, it's something I looked into before, and now that I'm older and I already have my 3.
Yeah.
I feel like I could give somebody else the gift of having their own child.
Beautiful.
Because I already have what I wanted.
Okay. Should more than one embryo be implanted and all of them succeed, what are your feelings regarding fetal reduction or abortion if the couple wishes to have just one child rather than several? And would you even be considered willing to have twins?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm totally, whatever they want is
Okay.
fine with me. Because I don't have a pull either way. You know, it's whatever they
Right.
want. If they want two, if they want one,
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, very good. Strive to eat healthy and reach out and maybe reach out in trying to get a support to help you through the pregnancy as well. And obviously your partner would help you out,
Yeah.
and your husband would help you out with that as well. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like my family, I said, you know how they've always been very, they taught me, you know,
Yeah.
what to do and how to eat. And
Okay.
like I said, my
you have
kids are
good
all
family
healthy.
support as well.
Yeah,
That's good. It
that's-
brings me
yeah.
right into my next question. You know,
yeah, I have support.
you have a solid support system from your family and your husband, so that if there's ever feelings of being overwhelmed or anything, you would have somebody to lean
Yeah.
on. Very nice. And are you willing to work with the surrogate agencies, the IVF doctors, the OBGYN doctors to take care of all the necessary tests and the
Yeah.
screening and to be qualified, and possibly to travel out of state if necessary for operations, things like that? And are you willing to work under surrogacy supporting staff instructions to provide all the data, the information, and other things requested by the client?
Yeah.
Not a problem there?
No, no
Okay.
problem.
And how do you see yourself in the bigger picture of giving this gift to the couple?
Well, like I said, it's something I've always wanted to do. And it's something, I don't know what the word is, but it's the greatest gift I have, is having
Okay.
my children. So I would like to do that for someone. And if they ever wanted to show, you know, if they ever wanted to send anything, like,
Well, that
of
was
how
my
they're-
next question.
Yeah.
You know, would you expect
I
a
mean, I
Christmas
wouldn't
card every
require
year
it
with a
or-
photograph or something? I mean, would you be
But-
interested in something
yeah,
like that?
I mean, yeah, I would if that's what they chose to do.
Right. Okay.
But I
Okay.
wouldn't like expect it, or, you know, because
Okay.
I don't know. I watch different shows and some people are different about it.
Yeah.
So it would be totally up to them. I would
Okay.
be good either way.
Either way. Okay.
But just knowing that I brought a healthy child into the world for somebody
okay.
to love and take care
So
of.
you wouldn't
would-
expect any future contact or anything, but if it happened, you'd be okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it for today. You did a fabulous job. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure
Thank you.
meeting you.
You too.
Yes.